Hello again everyone, namaste and welcome back. Today is day 13 and this is balance. Don't forget to subscribe, click that wee button, click the bell to get your notifications and click the little thumbs up to like this video. So come and grab a space on the floor with your mat. If you have a block, have that handy too. If not, don't worry, a cushion will also be fine. I will see you on the mat. Let's do this. Hi everyone, come and get yourself ready by kneeling down into tabletop here. We are going to begin by doing some gentle wrist warming up and also warming up our arms and our shoulders. I'm going to take you through a little exercise to help strengthen your upper back here. So to begin with your wrist warm up, if you're finding resting on your hands is too much for your wrists, come and interlace your fingers together and just roll your wrists or your hands around each other. Another one is you can extend your arm out with your hand up and use your other hand to help stretch the back of your palm backwards and the opposite side as well here. Or you can again interlace your fingers and just sort of roll them and wave sort of motions here. It's a good gentle warm up for your wrists. However, you can also come to your tabletop and as before, we're just going to do some circular motions, clockwise and anti-clockwise, just a couple of times in your own time. Just rock round in a circle one way and then go the other way. And again, you can change the positions of your hands so they're facing opposite from each other, if you can. And then you can turn them to face you if your flexibility allows. And just gently press back into your heels here just to give a nice stretch down the backs of your arms here. And forward again. And bring them back. And we're just going to push up through our knuckles and see if we can come and lift the palms of our hands off the floor. Again, to make this more intense, sit a bit further forward and try and do it. Or if you don't want it as intense, just sit your heels back, your hips back slightly, so your body weight isn't directly on top of your hands here. Great. Lovely. When you're ready, just shake them off a wee bit. Shake it off, shake it off. Nice. Okay, so we're going to come now again to all fours, tabletop. And I'm just going to take you through a little exercise to help strengthen your shoulders at the back of your shoulder blades and your arms. So as you can probably see what I'm doing now, I'm just I'm not moving my arms as such, I'm kind of keeping them straight, arms in line with elbows and shoulders. And you want to focus on dipping your chest down without sort of bending your arms. So you're kind of pushing, as if you're pushing your chest to the floor and then rounding your spine to push it back out. So this is great for building up your strength to be able to do chaturanga. So you want to begin here, and just if you can, I'll show you sitting up as well, it might make a lot more sense. So if your hands are straight in front of you, you want to focus on rounding your spine and then sort of pushing your chest out slightly and sending your shoulder blades back behind you. And it's just, see if you can practice this a couple of times. Might take a bit of getting used to. It's a great warm up for your back here. It's good at strengthening. Your shoulders. Great. When you feel like you've got that ready, come to tabletop and give it another go. Pushing through, rounding through your shoulders here. You don't want to be doing this with your belly and your back. We're not doing cat-cows. It is your shoulders only. That movement. Just have a play about. See if you can do it. So once you feel like you've got the hang of that, tuck your toes and come up into a high plank here. Just get yourself where you need to be. And then practice it in high plank. Or again, if that's too much, just drop your knees and try it. So it's almost like you're going to try and do a push-up before you bend your elbows. And then, once you get the hang of that, we're going to lower down into chaturanga, but then try and push ourselves back up. If you do struggle to push yourself back up, just drop to your knees instead. Just take it bit by bit. So high plank and lower to chaturanga, but without making it to the floor, come and push back up. Try and do that as many times as you can. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and drop to your knees. Well done. So just when you're ready, come back to your tabletop, tuck your toes and push your hips up to the sky to come to our first downward dog. Lovely. And first one, just pedal out. As always, just get your body warm and moving. Twist from side to side. Pedal your legs. Maybe take a nice bend and stretch. When you're ready, come and find a bit of stillness here for a breath. We're going to do something a bit different today. From downward dog, you're just going to lower your forearms down to the ground and come to dolphin. Taking a bend in the knees if you need to. And then pushing up through the hands, come back to downward dog. If you can't push up from both arms back to downward dog, just do one at a time. It's a great workout for your triceps. Just do what you can. Just do that 1 or 2 times. I'll come with you. So in downward dog here, lower your forearms, come to dolphin. And your forearms should be flat along the ground here, hands still flat on the ground. If you can see me, yeah. And then when you're pushing back up, try and push through your knuckles and the bottom of your palm here. It is a bit of a strange feeling if you've never done it before. And if you can't do both, just take one and then the other. Back to downward dog. Lower and up. Great. And one more time if you can. Lower down. Push back up. There we go. Great. Come to high plank. Chaturanga. Come to cobra with an inhale. Exhale back down to tabletop. Tuck the toes, send the hips to downward dog. Inhale, come up on your toes. Shift your body weight and step your feet to your hands here. Come to a forward fold. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale and rise. And as you rise up, bring your hands to meet at the top. And lift your right leg up. And place your foot on your thigh or calf or ankle. And come into tree pose. Find your stability here. Bring your hands to your heart center if you like. Or keep them up in the sky. as we've done before. You know, tree pose. This one here. That's it. Great. Remember, don't rest your foot on your knee, above or below. And then from here, inhale and send your right leg back to a nice wide stance. Cartwheel the arms open and come to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. And remember just to get your feet in correct alignment here, arms up and strong, chest up and open. And take a nice lunge over that front knee, sending the leg back. Open your hips. And then just cartwheel your arms round and gently lower this back knee down to the ground and come into a low lunge here. Try and lift up out your hips here, but still get a nice stretch as you push your hips forward here. And shoulders back and down. Release your right hand to the floor beside your left foot and just come for a twist. So you're going to send your chest to the left and open up your heart by sending your left arm up to the sky. Great. Release the hand back down to frame your foot. And lift your back leg, knee off the ground this time, and push your weight forward and let your right foot come to meet your left. And come into a forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank. Chaturanga. Come into cobra. Exhale. Come back to your downward dog here. And again, we're going to do a couple of dolphins again. So just inhale. And exhale, lower your forearms to dolphin. Inhale, push the floor away, push through your hands here. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, push. Oh, good. Let's do one more. Just one arm at a time if you need to, like so. Great. Come to high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. And lift high on your toes, shift your body weight forward. Step or jump. To the top of the mat, come to a forward fold. Inhale, rise. And as you do so, lift your left foot this time and come into tree pose from here. Get options to raise the arms up. Bring to heart center or hands on your waist. And from there, just take a couple of breaths. I'm just going to face this end. And you're going to take that, send that leg back into a nice deep lunge here. Send it all the way back. And come into your warrior 2. Great. And this time you're going to swing your arms round and come into a low lunge. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Chest nice and open, coming for a little back bend here. Really stretching out those hips. Great. Plant your left hand down to the floor now. Take your body to the right into a twist and raise your right arm up to the sky. Good. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of the foot again. Lift the back knee off and send it to meet your right foot. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Well done. Let's do that one more time. And this time I'm going to face this side of the mat again. Maybe just pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back. Chaturanga. Come into cobra. back to downward dog. From here we'll just do one dolphin. So come into stillness, drop your shins, forearms down, push it back up. Great, come up high on your toes, shift your body weight forward, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, raise up, and come up to tree pose. Find your balance. Inhale and send that right leg back and come into warrior two here. Great, well done. Gonna windmill the arms round, lower your right knee to the ground, and come into your high lunge here. Nice back bend, shoulders back and down. Exhale, both hands to the floor, plant your right hand, twist up to the left and send the left arm up to the sky. Again, plant both hands either side of your foot, lift your back knee off and come to stand into a forward fold. Inhale, rise, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise, exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank. Chaturanga, come into an inhale to cobra. Exhale, push the hips up, back to the ceiling, to downward dog. And then from here, drop your forearm. Come to dolphin. Inhale, push it up, back to downward dog. Inhale, rise on your toes. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise, and bring your left foot to meet your thigh or shin. And tree. Great. From here, take a nice step back, keeping your legs nice and wide. Come to warrior two here. Great. Inhale, drop the knee, raise the arms up, come into a low lunge. Nice back bend. Lovely. This time plant hands down to the earth. Connect your left palm to the floor. Release your right and come up to a nice twist to the right hand side, opening that heart. And exhale, lower your hand back down to the ground. Lift your left knee back off the floor and step your left foot to meet your right. Come to a forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. And release your hands to your side. From here, take your feet as wide as your mat and turn your feet out slightly. Okay? I'm just going to come and face you. Come here. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower down into Malasana. Bringing your hands to your heart center here. If you need to lift your heels off the ground, that's fine. You can place a blanket or cushion under your heels here, if that helps. If you can keep them flat on the ground, that's great too. And just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And use your elbows to help send your knees out to the sides. Great. From here, plant your hands down to the earth and just send your right leg out. Just shift your body weight over to your left here a little bit and send your right leg out and come into a side, stretching your leg here. Again, head, chest up. It's okay if your heel comes off the ground as well. If you can, keep it planted, that's great. Flex that foot and point. Flex. Just plant your hands down to the floor and then just shift your weight along to the opposite side. That's it. And then hands to your heart center again, keeping your head, chest up. Nice. And breathe. And then plant your hands down and then do the same. Just shift your body weight. Opposite side. Nice. Breathe. One more time, plant the hands to the opposite direction. Here we go. And breathe. Plant your hands. And then just shift your weight and bring your hands in between your feet here and shift your bum up to the sky. turn your feet in a little bit here, or straight ahead, and just come to a nice forward fold. If you want, you can send your hands further back in between your feet. Just let your head hang. And then come head, chest up, nice straight back. And then just gently shimmy your feet in together. Take a wee bend in your knees while you do this. So your feet are hip width apart. Fold over. Bend the knees slightly and just round up slowly. Your head, the last thing to come up. So for this next bit, we're just going to have a little bit of fun and play around with trying to balance and crow. So grab your block if you've got one, or if you've got a bit of a puffy cushion, nice soft cushion, grab that. So take your block or your cushion. If your cushion is quite flat, see if you can fold it over so it's got a bit of height to it. Or take your block and put it on its medium height. So this would be its lowest point. This is medium and this is high. So you can have it high if you like, just for whatever feels good to you. I'm quite happy having mine at a medium height. And so you're just going to stand a little bit away from your block here. Just get comfy and come down to the balls of your feet, bum down here. And just sort of get an idea of where your head's going to go. So just measure it out. And you want your hands to come in, not too wide, you don't want them really far out, you don't want them too close. Just take them about just inside of your feet here. Okay? Knees nice and wide. And you want to rest your knees sort of near, just on your tricep area here. And just play about with it, just have a bit of fun. Think about squeezing your triceps, try and get that right. And just sort of lean forward and back just to see where you're at. And try and place your head on the block here, feet on the ground. And just try lifting one up and the other. Maybe get the tension right with your knees on your triceps. And try and lift your feet off the ground, head still on the block or the cushion. Just find your balance and strength here. And then drop your feet back down and sit back up. Maybe just sway your hips side to side. Shake off your wrists a little bit. And try again. Maybe this time try not to put so much pressure on the block. Try and keep your head just lightly hovering on it. Try and see if you can send your bum up to the sky as well. Try not to keep it too low down. So start by shifting your body weight forward. Resting your knees on your triceps, bum up in the sky. Gently find that point with your head on the block. Or not. Raise one foot. Perhaps the other. Take your time and just have fun with it. Great. A good tip when trying to do that as well is try not to look at yourself when you're doing that. I know that sounds really strange, but a lot of people when they try and do this, they try and look at their feet or look at their arms. Try and take your focus away from your actual body and send it somewhere else. And just feel your body and what needs to maybe be more engaged. Maybe your core, maybe your thighs, maybe your hands pushing through the floor. So just try and focus on other areas instead of looking at what you're trying to do. Maybe if you feel brave enough, take the block away or the cushion. Your cushion's a good thing to have for a softer fall if you do fall. Great. So you can keep practicing that if you want. Give this video a pause and see how you get on. It's quite fun once you start doing it. But if you've had enough, you can now maybe put some layers on, grab a pillow to lie down on, maybe a blanket, and we are going to rest in Shavasana. So come and take your space on the floor with your cushions and your blankets. I've got a bolster to rest under my knees because it just feels a lot nicer on my back. Not that I have any back issues, but if you do, it takes some of the tension away from there. And just come and relax. Comfy. And you all know this part of practice. This is the nice relaxing bit. So just as before, gently begin to close your eyes and just settle into your breathing. Become aware of it. Inhale, and with each exhale, just let every little bit of your body begin to melt into the floor, become one with the earth. Each exhale, your body gets heavier and heavier. Let your head sink into that pillow. Get a quick body scan just to see where you're holding any tension and send that signal for it to release, to relax, to be calm and still. Just if your mind starts to wander, you know to bring it back to that breath. Focus on the inhales and exhales as your body expands and falls. And take this minute or two here in stillness. Space is for you to relax. Just start to bring your awareness back to yourself, to the sounds. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, rotating your wrists and ankles. Perhaps bend your knees and sway them side to side. A gentle nudge to wake the body up again. Take a nice stretch. And come to roll on your right hand side, and in your own time come up to Sukhasana. You can open your eyes, take a soft gaze to the floor, or keep them closed. Find a bit of stillness. Nice deep breath in and a gentle exhale out. Bring your hands to your heart center here. Bow your head down so your thumb meets your third eye chakra. Send your gratitudes, your healing light and energy to where it needs to go. Remember to give gratitude to yourself as well, to your body, to this practice, taking time for you. Be grateful that you're healthy and send loving, healing light and energy to maybe loved ones that aren't feeling so well at this time. Raise your head and begin to rub your palms between your hands, nice and fast. Create that energy, that heat. And gently hover your palms over your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in, sigh it out. Inhale and sigh it out. Gently begin to open your eyes and release your hands away. Letting your eyes adjust to the light. Release your hands to reveal your smile. Namaste. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Take care.